there was a lovely post from Amir Karkudi on his group, where he talked about something Bill Pettit said. He said, it's not where there's a will, there's a way. Where there's goodwill, there's a way. Right? There's something about people feel that from us. You know, my wife and I were talking about, we've got our house on the market at the moment, and it's only on the market because there's somewhere else we want to move to. Like it's a very time-bound thing. It's like they'll wait for this long, so if we can sell ours in this long, blah, blah, blah. And we were talking about, the realtor had been saying it's a numbers game. That if we got X number of people through the door, we'd get X number of offers. And if we got X number of offers, and I just thought, no, it's not. It's not a numbers game at all. When the right person walks through, when the person who sees what's on offer and wants it walks through, that's who'll buy the house. And that could be the first person who walks through. That could be the millionth person who walks through. That person might never get here. Knowing that means I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to work to get the numbers. I don't have to come up with a detailed plan to make sure that this many people do this many viewings. And I know this because that's how we've bought every house we've bought. I mean, we have moved a lot over the years, Nina and I. I think we've lost count, but it's something like 14 different places in 30 years. And one of the things, it got to the point where when we look at a place, we know almost as we open the front door. Well, it's like that with coaching. People you kind of have them at hello. And then maybe their own brain needs some reassurance before it can go with that. It needs to ask some questions. It needs to have a sense of more tangibly what might be on offer, what's not on offer. But I think, I can't say this is gospel truth, I think it happens a lot quicker than that. I think people get a feel for us, and that feel is why they hire us. And where that feel comes from is our own clarity. It's our own certainty. Even if that certainty is as simple as I don't know, but being completely comfortable with I don't know, that does something for people. You know, we talk a lot about in coaching, not we transformative coaches necessarily, but just coaching in general, about how, you know, you are a role model for your client. Well, in sort of traditional coaching, that means you've got to be a superstar, right? You've got to be awesome. You've got to have your desk tidy and your marriage. I mean, we used to do these things, God, at Coach University. There was a thing called clean sweep, where you would take the 4 life areas, finances and health and environment and relationships, and you'd score all 25 things in each category out of 10 to see where you are. And the goal of coaching was to get you to an 8 or above in all of those. And then when you got to 8 or above in all of those, there was another one called buff, where you had to kind of take it even further. And that was we had to first be clean, swept and buff in order to, and it's like, Jesus Christ, even talking about it, I'm getting tired and sad. Right? But the thing that I want to role model to my clients is that it's kind of fun to be human. That it's possible to enjoy your life wherever you're at. That you can be in the real world and it can be fantastic. That you can be dealing with real things and you can be golden. That you can even be upset and be golden at the same time. That there's nothing wrong with you. Like, if you want to be a role model of possibility, how about that possibility? Of being deeply human, beautifully, profoundly, stupidly human in the midst of it all. That's kind of cool. That's on offer.